Roswell Flight Test Crew here at AMA Expo 2015 in beautiful Ontario, California, and I'm talking to Darryl from Action Drone. How you doing, Darryl?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing real good. We're having fun here at the show, seeing new stuff, including your awesome new drone. Why don't you tell us what you got going on here, because there's a lot of cool innovations packed into this thing.
All right, well, one of the biggest things that we've actually done well for our drone is that we put a front-mounted gimbal on it. And the front-mounted gimbal is great because it eliminates the propeller from showing on the video. And what we also did is we created our own proprietary gimbal system so that it doesn't have any jello effect whatsoever.
I was taking a look at this, and maybe we can get in a close look at this. Sure. It's really impressive the way you've got this set up. We saw, I mean, I don't want to speculate, $10,000, $20,000 cinema rig that essentially had a big version of this system you've got here.
That's what actually we did. We were like, what's the best system out there? Can we miniaturize that? And so we did. So it's almost like an airbag system, but we do use a gel system. And so just think of an airbag system, and that's what we did.
You've made this design specifically with the traveling person in mind.
We wanted something that's compact. And so as big as it is, it actually folds into something really small and fits into a backpack. And you can actually carry it in an airplane with all your FPV gear and your batteries. And so when you're traveling around the world, you have a drone with you and you can take the most beautiful pictures and videos.
Now, and as an old school FPV guy, I see something I like on this a lot, which is in the front, you've got your GoPro here for your HD video capture on your gimbal, but then you've also got a mount up here, which I recognize for a board camera, so you've got a clean FPV video feed.
Right, and so we know a lot of people are very technical, so some people require two cameras, one with precision pilot cam and one with a GoPro. And so you have the option to actually put that pilot cam there and switch it to the GoPro cam when you're ready to start filming.
That's a nice design. Now let me ask you sort of the basics. What's your flying time, what battery you use, and that kind of stuff?
All right, so our flying time is about 18 to 20 minutes, just depending on how much you're flying. Just be safe with there, know your battery first, so I would say 15 to 20 minutes. It's a standard 5200 milliamp battery. It's a 4S and a 35C that we use. And
then if someone orders one of these, are these available now?
They're available now, and you can buy the batteries and all that stuff from us.
If you order one of these, you obviously get the aircraft. What else comes in the package?
You get the radio, the battery, and you also have the option to have us install the FPV system for you. When you order one of these, we build it for you, we flight test everything for you, and then you have the option to actually buy the backpack. Our backpack's $299, and I definitely recommend getting a backpack or a case.
And then what flight control system are you using?
Right now, these things can actually fly anything, but our standard is the DJI NASA M version 2. And then right now we're also testing what's called the Minix.
And so what kind of response are you getting from these now that you got them out in the world?
Well, we have a lot of fans. And so, we listen to fans. And so we like feedback. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and we like interacting with you guys because a lot of the ideas, the good ideas, actually come from you.
So can we take this over to the cage and let Techenstein fly it?
Yeah, of course. Techenstein needs to fly it. He needs to fly it.
Outstanding. We'll see you over there.
See, this aircraft here, it feels really good. It's a NASA, so it feels like a NASA, but it's got plenty of power, though. It wants to go. You can definitely tell that. It's made for fast forward flight is what it seems to be really wanting to do. I'm in a cage, so I can't go too far or too fast, but it really just, when you tilt it, it just goes. It just so very nice, though. But yeah, it definitely has that NASA locked-in feel as far as the altitude hold is concerned. The aircraft just seems very solid. The gimbal in the front, of course, is great because it can look up and down, and the props aren't in the view. So great little aircraft here. This is nice. But no, it definitely wants to be taken outdoors, though. You can just tell just by flying it. It likes, it stays in place nicely, but when you get going, it wants to go forward fast.
Well, thank you, Darryl, for letting me fly this and to trust me flying it in the cage with you.
Yeah, of course. It's a nice, easy fly, so I knew you'd be able to handle it.
Oh no, it flies great. It's a NASA. It feels very locked in, and I love the little change in the gimbal there. That's great. The little damper system you have. It looks like it's just smooth and wonderful. So, great thing. Anyway, well, this is Roswell Flight Test Crew from AMA Expo 2015 signing off.